My people, it's about that time.
Like a boss.
Live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Today we are doing a price analysis on Bitcoin, trying to evaluate if another drop is coming in. We're also giving away some free BTC. I didn't get a chance to upload the video yesterday. I was trying to set up this texting platform to get everybody the trades that are making money in the market right now. So if you signed up on the website, you should have got the invite to get those picks. So check your messages. If for whatever reason you didn't get the invite, shoot me a message on Telegram. I'll give my information at the end of this video and help you get paid. So if this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK, also known as the Crypto Trader, and I'm the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you get to profit as a result, and today is no exception. So if you haven't done it already, make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel. I give away free Bitcoin every Friday, and since I missed the video yesterday, we go give it away today. So if you want to get in the next entry, all you need to do is leave a comment on this video. Let me know where in the world you're tuning in from. I think I had a guy from New York, New Jersey, Slovenia, so it'll be interesting to see who we get picked today. So let's go ahead and make this money. We've done, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe, is the number of videos since last week. So we will roll a die to see what video gets selected, and that will be that one. Number 2. So we go back 2 from top. This is the end. This was a good video. I enjoyed making this video because it talked about the end of the kakistocracy that we currently reside in, the technological oligarch, basically a money cartel hidden with trillions of dollars of liquidity, hidden behind products such as computers and iPads and electric cars. This is the world that we live in. So this is the end of that world and the beginning of another. So that was a pretty cool video to do. Let's see, what is today's date? How many we got? We got a decent amount on this video. Okay. What's today's date? It is August 10th, 8/10. 10 minus 8 is 2. Let's go 2 from the bottom. 1, 2, bam! Salute Wealth Stewards. This guy is on like every single video. You won. Shoot me a message on Telegram. And I think my handle is either at BK Bitcoin or the boss. Oh, that boss BK. Okay. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Salute to you, sir. I appreciate your positivity and your ambition. We are indeed wealth stewards. I listen to people that have built, empires such as the one that I'm creating. And one of them in particular is Dave Ramsey. While he's not big on crypto, I don't expect him to be. He'll be departing this world within the next, few decades. So I don't expect him to embrace the technology that will long serve society once he departs this place. But he talks about, the money that he receives through his media conglomerates, and he's like, this isn't my money, this is God's money. I'm just managing it for him. And I think that's very, very, very powerful and very notable and commendable. And I think that's the mantra that I'm going to be taking. It's more or less going to serve the society and the civilization that I contribute to, not so much lining my pockets. And all too often, it's like, that's why I stopped doing videos for like 2 or 3 years, because I kind of saw what it was turning into. And it's just clowns literally with bow ties on, getting tens of thousands of views, not really helping anybody learn anything, make any money, or empower themselves. And I'm like, I really don't want to participate in that. So I took some time off, and I was like, I don't want to just make videos to make money. Like, I got a job, I got 2 degrees, I could just go sit in a cubicle somewhere and get a salary and, make some money. I don't need to misinform people or mislead people. But, once and plus the market was down too. It was like net negative. So when you're swing trading, it's like, I don't control the market. I don't control the tide. All I could do is pick which wave I want to ride on, and they all going down. So, I took some time off and, saw the charts warming up a little bit, came back for the first time, and it's an amazing experience. I'm really happy to be here. It's a lot of trades in the market that are turning around. I just sent 2 out to the SMS group. They got 2 trades right now that's making money right now. So if you want to join the money team, jump over to bossofbitcoin.com, drop your phone number up there, and I'm going to hit you up with the link. It's just that easy to get paid. So here we go. This is BTC to the USD. And the question we're asking in today's video, is another drop coming for Bitcoin? And so what we'll look at, this is kind of like an interesting scenario. I haven't really seen this on a long-term chart with Bitcoin within the past year. I think it did it a little bit when it was down like 6,000, 8,000, somewhere in there, and then it jumped up to like 20,000. But what's happening right now is, if you look inside this thing, we're actually forming what's called a bullish divergence, I believe, to where we're forming these lower lows here. And keep in mind, this is on a 343-minute candle. Each one of these candles represents about 6 hours. So first of all, by doing that, you kind of standardize the data. You allow time and variance to kind of cancel each other out. And you're really able to predicate the major trends that are happening in the market. And as you can see, we're forming these lower lows here on this channel, right? Each one of those has gotten lower and lower and lower. And when, 3 form a trend. So, and each one of the highs have gotten lower and lower and lower. So if you look at this, you look at this channel right here, you can arguably say that Bitcoin is kind of in a pullback, because not only is it making lower lows, but it's also making lower highs as well. You see where each extreme point was lower than the first. So that means it's kind of running out of steam collectively over time. But then you got to zoom out a little bit, just a little bit. And we see that Bitcoin has actually been in an extreme uptrend, like since the beginning of this year. This is 1/1/20. No, that's last year. Sorry, 1/1/23. Bitcoin is up 256% dollars, right? That's 256 over 18 months. It's about what, 12% a month. Something crazy, crazy. And we could do a quick Fibonacci. I think that's the lines right there. And we start to see this thing is still in very, very strong resonance with a continuation pattern. What we're looking at right now is kind of like an elongated scenario of a flat line. I tell you, it's 3 parts to any given cycle. Breakout, which we had a big one. Breakdown. And if we can stick this landing north of 50,000 for a month or two, then Bitcoin could be off to the races once again. I think one of the things you want to look at when you're looking at these charts is not only the immediate price action, but kind of like the macro momentum, the macro support. I've shown you this before, to where this green line right here basically forms your support and your resistance band. So as long as we can continue to stay above 54,000, we don't dip down and make a lower low, especially if we break it down into this price, which would be 52,000. As long as we stay north of 50K, I think we will conserve momentum to continue breaking out, to continue this pattern, which is up and to the right. If you look at just a simple trend line, low to low on this thing, that's kind of the line of best fit, right? We still got some time. We still got a lot of time, actually. And to be honest, I think arguably you can do it there. I'm just trying to conserve time. But if you look at the line of best fit for all of this energy, it's falling right about there. So as long as we don't fall again before 50,000, below 50,000, I think this is gonna save itself. I think it's really just shaking out a lot of weak players, a lot of weak sellers. I mean, you look at Germany. Germany sold their Bitcoin for, at what, 54, and already it bounced back up to like 64 within a week. You know, so you shake out some weak players. I don't necessarily think it's up to Bitcoin to decide if it wants to go higher. Like, Bitcoin has proven its worth. Like, it came out, you know, worthless, you know, a few pennies for 100 Bitcoin. Like, that was the initial starting price. So it's proven its value. So it's not up to Bitcoin how high or how quick it's gonna go up. Right now, you have a scenario to where Wall Street is starting to move some of their money around, and Bitcoin is strongly correlated with the asset managers of Wall Street, hedge fund managers, etc. And so if/when those assets on Wall Street sell off, you could see Bitcoin be negatively, adversely impacted as well. But hopefully that doesn't happen in the immediate future. Right now, as I'll show you in the upcoming video, they're talking about interest rate cuts to preserve the longest running bull market in history. It's comical at this point that we live in a society where corporate bankers can literally threaten the effectiveness of the government by, you know, more or less demanding that cuts be made or introduced to prolong their profits. But, you know, henceforth the kakistocracy. Right? If you don't know that word, look it up. It's a very important word. It's very suitable for today's societal engagement. So there you go. It's not a bad time to buy Bitcoin, but it's an even better time to learn how to swing trade the alts, because as I mentioned, I gave out 2 trades today that are making money hand over fist regardless of what Bitcoin does in this next quick cycle, because these altcoins, oftentimes they're on their own cycle. Like, some of these altcoins are 80, 90, 95% down versus BTC over the last 2.5 years. Don't believe me? Look at the chart. You know, and some of these coins are making what's called a macro reversal, to where it is bottoming out on a 2-year suppression, and it's coming back with a vengeance. And I just gave 2 of those coins out to the people on my trading group. So if you want to join the money team, this is your call to action. You know what I'm saying? Jump on over to Boss of Bitcoin right now. Put your phone number up in the top, and I'm going to text you a link to join the group. I just sent the trades out this morning. Everybody on that group should be getting paid before the end of the weekend, and we gonna keep this thing on wheels, keep on rolling. So with that being said, everybody, it's that time of the day. Signing out, Boss. Boy BK, no matter where you stay, Brazil to Bay, California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Hit that thumbs up button for a player one time. Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.
Like a boss.
Huh. Arms.